since 2019, 600 million people do not have access to electricity. The truth is that any gains in electricity access has been offset by population growth. Hence the need for a paradigm shift. And that's why the presidents of the African Development Bank, our president, and the president of the World Bank came up with the idea of starting what we call Mission 300.
World Bank and the African Development Bank, although we are sister institutions, the Mission 300 is really a new depth of the collaboration we're doing, not just at the objective, but really all the way down to the country teams and the way we frame it and shape our pipelines.
If you look at the priorities for the G20 on energy security, it really mirrors what Mission 300 is about. And therefore it was almost natural that we are able to elevate Mission 300 to the global agenda.
Every development indicator requires electrification. It's outrageous that there are 600 million people today in Africa who don't have access to electricity, and this is a solvable problem. And we need to come together and make sure that it happens in Africa. Not over a generation, but over the next few years.
5 years from now will be about 2030. So I would want to see that we have actually provided electricity access to an additional 300 million people.
One of the critical things we need to make Mission 300 a success is to find ways to bring the private sector into this initiative. There's only so much we can do with public capital and concessional capital, and that's why we're here at Africa Energy Forum, to talk to the private sector and to understand how is it that we can bring them into this initiative to deliver on 300 million connections.
What you find is that a lot of the power systems are small. So which means that even the biggest project in some of these countries are reasonably small. So what we are saying is that we believe that there are synergies, the economies of scale that will accrue from interconnecting our power systems. So I think interconnections become very, very important. Power is the energy for growth, is actually the bloodline for everything that we do. For me, that's why I'm so passionate about power.